Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. Sorry. Now this Sudoku is constructed by SudokuExplorer, and I really thank the author for giving us an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So usually Sudoku Explorer I have constructed variant Sudokus and I have solved some of his variants. They are really excellent. So let's see if we are able to crack this classic Sudoku by the author. Right. So before going to the Sudoku, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on daily basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And coming back to this Sudoku now, so usually classic Sudoku rules apply. That is what place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition, right? And with that we'll start solving this Sudoku. Just a second, I'll just align it perfectly. Okay, let's start with 1. You have 1 here, that gives you a 1 in this cell. That gives you a 1 in one of these two cells. The corner pencil marks here. I don't think so 1 will help here much. Let's start off with 2 now. 2 would have to be in one of these two cells. In these two cells, nothing with the 2. Oh, so you need to have a 3 here, a 3 here, and that gives you a 3 here. That gives you a 3 here because 3 would have to be here, right? So you have placed all the 3's here. That's nice, that's good. Okay, 7 cannot be here. 7 would have to be in one of these two cells. Again, a corner pencil mark of 7. That gives you a 7 here. I should have done with 4, but that's fine. An 8 would have to be here, and that gives you an 8 here. 4, 5 and 6, right? Okay, use the center pencil marks here also. 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so 8 would have to be here in this cell because of the 8 here and here. Okay, so that gives you 8 in one of these two cells, 8 in one of these 3 cells. Okay, you have 5 cells in this. Oh, 4, 5, 6 here again. So this would have to be 4. These two cells are 5 and 6, and 5 and 6 cannot be here, so this is a hidden single. That should have to be 7. This is also 5 and 6, so 1 cannot be here now. Oh, we could have placed a 1 here, and 2 and 9, so 2 would have to be in one of these two cells. So this is 2, this is 8, and this is 9. 4, 6 and 9, so 9 would have to be here. That gives you 4 and 6 in one of these two cells. Okay, so I'm right, yeah. So that gives you a 5 here and a 6 here. That gives you a 5 here, so this is not a 5. Seems to be an easy one for now. Not sure that what we'll see ahead. And you have 2 and 7 here, and 4 and 5, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 6, 7, this would have to be 4, 5, 4, 5, 7, 4, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 4, 5, 6 and 7 again here. 6 cannot be here. 4, 5 and 7. 4, 5 and 6, 5, 7, 4 and 6. So you have a 4, 6 pair here. That gives you a 2, 9 pair here. 5 eliminates 5 from this cell as well. So 5 would have to be in one of these two cells. Okay. What else we should look for? 2. So this cell would have to be a 2. That gives you an 8 here. And that gives you an 8 here. So 4, 5 and 6 again. No, 5 is already there. You need a 1 here. So this would have to be 4 and 6. You have a 4, 5, 6, 7 quadruplet here. So this cell would have to be a 9. That's nice. A 7 cannot be here. 7 cannot be here. So this cell would have to be 7. That eliminates 7 from this cell. And this is 4, 5, 6 and 4, 5, 6. Okay. This is also 4, 5 and 6. So 4, 5, 6 and 7. 5, 7. This is 4, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5 and 6. So you have 4, 5, 6 triplet here. So this cell would have to be a 7. That eliminates 7 from this cell. You have a 4, 6 pair here as well. So the remaining digits are 1, 2 and 9. So this cell would have to be 1. This is 2 and 9. Right? This one actually gives you a 1 in this cell. You have a 4, 5, 6 triplet here as well. So that is 2 and 9 again. So this cell would have to be 2. This is 9. That gives you a 2 here and a 9 here. Wow. Too many pairs and triplets. That's awesome. Yeah. So 6 would have to be in one of these two cells. This is 4, 6, right? So 5 would have to be in one of these two cells. You cannot have a 5 here. It gives you a 4 here. 5 would have to be in one of these two cells. Oh, that 2 gives you a 7 here and a 2 here. You have a 4, 5 pair here. So that gives you a 7 here. So that eliminates 7 from this cell. Come on guys, a Y-wing. Let's look out for a Y-wing. If we have one, you have a 4, 6 here and a 4, 5 here. You need 5, 6. No. Come on guys, what are you missing here? You have a skyscraper in column 2 and column 9. Wow, that is an excellent piece of logic here. Let me show you what is a skyscraper technique. Okay. So 4 is in one of these two cells in this column, and 4 is in one of these two cells in this column, right? So which means that, so in this column and in this column there are each of these two columns have 2 places for 4, right? So you have 2 places for 4 in this column, 2 places for 4 in this column. But in a skyscraper technique, in both of these columns, one of these cells, I mean to say, it has to have a common row, which is this, right? So in this column 4 is in rows 1 and 9, and in this column 4 is in rows 1 and 7. So you have a common row, that is 1. But you have different columns, I mean to say different rows in these two columns in the second cell, that is row 9 and row 7. So at this point of time you will have to sorry, so you'll have to eliminate common you have to eliminate cells that sees both of these two cells, different row cells simultaneously, that is this cell and this cell. So both of these cells cannot have the digit 4. What happens if you have a 4 here? The moment you have a 4 here, in both of these columns, 4 will have to be in row 1. This also would have to be 4, this also would have to be 4. Because for this row, 4 cannot be here, and for this row, 4 cannot be here. So both of these cells would have to be 4, not possible, right? So very good technique. This is called a skyscraper technique, right? So whenever you have candidates in same row and for the second candidate in different rows, then this kind of logic is applicable, right? So you can eliminate 4 from this cell and this cell, right? That's nice. Okay, now we have a viving. Wow, that was lucky. I was lucky enough to see that. Okay, now we have a viving. Now I can see a viving. Let me see here again. You have a 4 5 5 6 and 4 6. That should eliminate 4 from this cell, but that is already done. Oh. Okay, you have again here 4 6 5 6 and 4 5. That should eliminate 4 from this cell, that is already done. Come on guys, that's bad. Anything else? Can we have a X-wing here? Let us see if we have an X-wing. 4 is in one of these two cells, 4 is in one of these two cells. No, X-wing is not possible. Maybe swordfish is possible. These 3 cells. Mm-hmm. 4 is in one of these two cells. Too many rows, so you have 5 columns. No, come on guys, just few digits remaining, and this seems to be a really tricky one. Too many different logics we can see here, but not able to see anything here. For 6 you have these 2, these 3. Oh wait, for 4 1 2, so if this is gone, this is not for 4. Wow, you have one finned swordfish. I'm not sure what I'm seeing here, but this seems to be a finned swordfish for 4. So what is a you already know what is a swordfish. Swordfish is when you have a particular candidate possible in 3 rows within 3 columns, right? So here you have 4 columns, but what happens here is one of these cell removes 2 columns simultaneously. So okay, so let me mark here. That's an excellent piece of logic here. 4 is possible in one of these 3 cells in row 1. 4 is possible in one of these 2 cells in row 9. And 4 is possible in one of these 3 cells in, oh sorry, not these, these 2 cells in row 7. So particularly look out for rows 1, 7 and 9 in this grid for now, right? You might see that there are 4 columns, not 3. So a swordfish works with 3 rows in 3 columns, right? You have a candidate possibility for 3 rows within 3 columns, but this now you have 3 rows but 4 columns. But there is a possibility that you can remove 2 columns using this cell. So that is kind of a finned swordfish. I'm not sure the name, but this has to be finned swordfish. And what happens if you have a 4 here? You eliminate 4 from these 2 cells, you eliminate 4 from this cell as well. And Now within 3 rows you have only 2 places for the 4. So you have row 1 where 4 has to be placed. You have a row 7 and a row 9, right? But so if you have a 4 here, you eliminate 4 from these cells, and for row 9 and row 7 you have only one possibility. You have to have a 4 here and here. That eliminates all the places for 4 in row 1. That's a excellent piece of logic. This is called a fin swordfish. So I cannot have a 4 here now. This cell would have to be a 6. That eliminates 6 from both of these cells. That gives you a 6 here, a 4 here, a 6 here. That eliminates 6 from these two cells. Eliminate 6 from this cell and this cell. You have a 4 5 pair here. That gives you a 6 here. 6 would have to be in one of these two cells. So this gives you a 6 here. That gives you a 4 5 pair here. Not. This 4 5 pair gives you a 6 here and a 4 here. That gives you a 5 here and a 6 here. That 5 gives you a 4 5 4 5 4. Okay. That 5 gives you a 4 5 4 5 4 and 5. Wow. What an excellent piece of logic at the end, guys. I'm not sure if that was the intended solve path or there was some other logic within this grid. But I really enjoyed solving this using the fin swordfish. I didn't expect it to find that. I rarely find a fin swordfish, very rare. But this was an excellent one. Really something new for us to learn, right? So usually whenever you don't get a swordfish, don't just go back and seek for some other technique. Try to seek out for fin swordfish as well. Try to see some cells that will help you eliminate a few more candidates. So this was an excellent piece of logic, an excellent piece of excellent grid, I would say. So I really thank the author again for such a wonderful puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.